everyone, welcome back to Move to Mexico with America Samuels. If you are a U.S. citizen, Canadian, or foreigner, and you're thinking about buying property in Mexico, then this episode is for you. So today I want to talk about the documentation that you will be needing, like the most common checklist. Of course, there's going to be a lot more general information, but I want to cover the main checklist that you'll be needing. And I want to start with the passport. So, okay, please check your passport expiration date. If it's going to be expiring within the next 6 to 12 months, I highly encourage you to initiate the renewal process. Also, you'll be needing proof of address, and that could be utility bill, bank statement, credit card statement, phone line. It has to be no longer than 3 months. You'll be needing your social security, if you're from Canada, your SIN, and the source of funds. So in Mexico, they have an anti-money laundering regulation, which they will be requesting, where is this money coming from? So whether you sold a property, investments, bank statements, etc., etc. So this is going to be very important. And if you're currently in the process of buying a pre-sale, please keep good track of all these deposits, wire transfers that you are doing. The most important ones are the ones from your bank. So we need all these documents to go to closing. So they're going to request them. Please keep a good track of all these documents. And then also, very important to mention, if you are legally married, they are going to request for a marriage certificate. And they will be asking if it's going to be jointly or separately that you're going to be purchasing. Now, if you're going to be purchasing with your spouse, they're going to need the same checklist of your spouse. Now, if let's say you are from the United States and your spouse is from Mexico, then they will need the documentation. For example, from Mexico, it would be like the INE, the passport, CURP, RFC. If you want the full checklist, just please email me. I'd be happy to send you the full checklist. I want to mention something really important. Okay, so you will have to gather your immigration documents if applicable. So what does this mean? Okay, you do not need Mexican residency in order to purchase property in Mexico as a foreigner. So you do not need a temporary residency or a permanent residency. Now, if you have it, they're going to need it. Now, I would like to encourage you that if you are going to be buying property in Mexico and you're a foreigner, I highly encourage you to look into obtaining your temporary residency or your permanent residency moving forward, because let's say later in the near future you want to sell this property. It's going to save you a lot of money, because if you have your visa, you'll be able to obtain your RFC, and then you'll be able to exempt capital gain tax, which we'll be diving in deeper on another episode on this subject, because it's really important. But today I want to keep it on the documentation. And if you have any questions, please drop them in the comment below, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. Or you can just reach me in. All my contact information is in all my social media or my website, and I'd be happy to share any information with you. So you're also going to be needing like beneficiary documents, so like their passport, usually like copies, but all these documents have to be in a PDF, and it cannot be like screenshots or that you took a picture with your camera. It has to be PDF scans. It has to be scanned in a PDF. For your passport, for your utility bill, you're able to download like the PDF. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this finds you helpful. And again, if you want the full checklist of exactly everything they're going to be requesting from you, you can just contact me, email me, and I'll share that with you. And if you're going to be applying for a mortgage in Mexico as a foreigner, there's actually options for you as well. So if you're interested, you're limited, but there's options, right? Interest rates are higher in Mexico, but there's options. So, and my next episode is actually about financing. So stay tuned. I hope this finds you helpful. And if you know anybody who is looking into buying property in Mexico, share these videos with them. It's going to be great information. And yeah, so thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you on the next episode. Stay tuned, and praying many blessings for you all. Thank you. Bye.